Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Right to the air, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down from the 41.
Let's get set. 180. 180.
Now we give up the middle to Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and just 2 to go.
Gun. Start. 11. 180. Start.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, kid. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Across midfield at the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
White 20. Horrible.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
180.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Black 20.
Now the Lions calling timeouts, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hell, you won. Cut. White 20. Cut.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
20! Hell, you won!
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
180! What's that?
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
We go tonight! 180! What?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Man downfield. He's got it. It's worthy. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's get set. Right in. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow now on first down. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Sticking it in the air. It's Burrow. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
Gun. Start. 180. Right up. Start.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
I'm fine. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
The career is more at stake when you prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
180. 2 up. Hey, kill.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. That'll set them halfway back toward their own goal line.
Hell, you won. What? 20. What's that?
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
What?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Feels this clean at the 30. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
On 1, ready?
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Gun. Shot. Shot. Shot.
Looking to throw. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. First call here coming from the shotgun. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
120.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And they take him down right along the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
76. 76. Hold on. Check. 2 for 1. Obama. What's that?
On first down, it's gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hey, kill. 2. What's that?
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Running in the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right up. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12, 11, MT.
Burrow to the air now. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pick.
He did it, Bert. He did it. I'm back, Nate.
And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1, right?
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go. 11, 11. Side. Right 80. Right side. Side.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Gun.
Burrow back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ball down by Christian Izziet.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd
Stop.
and 3.
3rd down, get to Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11.
It's now 11. Less than a yard.
4th down, Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. 12. Big 13. Big stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
11, 11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They can.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Dad. 11, 11. Dad.
Going with Brown on the ground. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
What is that?
Burrow will throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
14, Bengals 6.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Look. 180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on 1st. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. 4 down.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Rich player.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This time it's a passing play. Screen here for Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Lions up by 8. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Right 20.
Slot man motioned over.
Super 66.
Looking to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They send a man in motion. Back to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And the Lions, first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hold on. Check. 180. What's that?
On first down, it's Gibson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Gibson on second down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Cincinnati.